The biggest mistake we make in our society is that we think that fatherhood comes in the form of becoming a man who's able to give your child things. And we see many of these examples in our society that there are fathers who are able to give their families homes, give them a luxurious lifestyle. But the presence of the man is not felt in those homes. The spirit of the man and his identity in that household is not visible. The only things that you can see is that this is a big home, they've got nice cars, but him being a present father and husband, it's not present. You can never see a trace of it. And we make a mistake that now, even on both sides of the coin, that the women, when the men cannot provide specific things, most of them or some of them give these men a difficult time to become fathers to their kids. And these things become problematic. It is the fact that even to yourselves as men, that even if you lose your job, you must always remind yourself that you are a father regardless, even if you are unable to provide. There are intangible things that you can give to your children. You can give time to your children. You can give love to your children. Those things. And the funniest thing of all of that is that children do not necessarily remember the things that you usually do buy for them. They remember that when I was growing up, my father used to take me to a specific place, or my father used to come see me every Saturday of my life. Yes, sometimes we do need money to do certain activities, but it shouldn't be the whole premise of your manhood and your fatherhood and the relationship that you have with your children, because sometimes jobs come and go. So now, if you don't have a job, you yourself, now you are unable to become a father to your kids. You see, that notion and mentality is very problematic. And it's important for us as men to teach one another how to become better fathers and how to be present in the lives of our children. And presence sometimes does not require a lot of money, and sometimes it doesn't require money at all. Some of you live in the same vicinity as your children, but you are unable to go and spend time with your children and see them. Sometimes your children just want to see you, that my father is alive, my father is there, my father came to see me. Oh. And you don't take the initiative to take that opportunity for your children to have a relationship with you. Because the thing that shows you that money is not important in raising children is the most simplest thing. You see it when adults grow up. They have a father wound, and they wish they had a relationship with their father. They wish they knew who their fathers were. They wish they knew the love of their fathers. So as men, when we become fathers and we have children, we need to offer our love to our kids. We need to offer our time to our kids. We need to offer certain skills. And your children need to see their father's mindset, understand their father's personality. So now, just because you're out of a job, now you cannot show your children who you are. So you see, it's problematic, and it's the system that we are in that labels men to be useless if they don't have resources. There is so much use to you becoming a father and be present in the lives of your children. Because some of you, your children are going to public school and all these things. You take the initiative, you're unemployed. You go fetch your child at his or her school. You help them with their homework. You spend their weekend with them instead of just always being drunk on weekends and spending time with your friends. Oh. And this is the problem with a lot of you. You prioritize having activities and going out with your friends instead of spending time with your families or spending time with your children. Your children have only so much limited time with you, and you owe it to them as a man to be present and to have a relationship with them and build a connection and a bond with them. I'm not saying you guys shouldn't have lives, but you need to prioritize other things, and your children know their impact and the love of their parent, because these things, they become voids as kids grow up. Kids end up having a void and wishing they knew who their father was, and at times it affects them psychologically, it affects them socially. So it's really important that even if you might be seen as a useless man, that you don't have money, but rather be seen as a man who always tried to be there for his kids, who tried to have a relationship with his kids. Let your children know who you are. Most of you didn't even know your own fathers. Do you even know what type of man your father was? What type of personality he had? How he was when he was angry? How he was when he was sad? If your father was having frustrations, you've never seen those things. Those things count for so much because your children get to be in the presence of your energy to understand how I can operate as a man, as a boy, or as a girl. They see how a man operates even when he's having challenges. Even when in the point where you're overcoming some of your challenges, your children are able to see that and say, hey, me and my father used to struggle at this point, and then after years he built his life, these things started becoming better. Those things formulate a life story. Your children have a template to understand exactly who you are as a man. They are able to pinpoint stories and tell other people about who their father was, not what their father did as a job. Most kids only realize when they're adults, when they start seeing what their parents used to do for a living. What kids worry about most is spending time with you, not what you do, what you have. Yes, sometimes you do need to have certain things, but it doesn't mean if those things are not there, you are not able to become a father. And I hope this video will show a lot of you guys the real importance of becoming fathers to our children and becoming available in many aspects in terms of teaching them life skills, teaching them how to becoming responsible human beings, teaching them right from wrong. There is a large impact that fathers put in the lives of their children, especially in the developmental stage of understanding what is right and wrong, values and principles. There's only so much women can do, but there is a large space and gap in our society, and it's clear if the fathers are not present, there are a lot of things that do go wrong. So do not deny your children the opportunity of knowing who you are as a father, them knowing you who you are as an individual, and teaching them things that you've learned in your life that can help them become better humans tomorrow. So I hope this video is helpful in that sense, to show you guys that it's really important to be in the lives of your children and show them who you are as a man and be there for them. Show them and give them the love that they deserve, with or without money. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe and comment in the comment section and tell me what you guys think of the statement that I just made about this video. Anyway, thank you very much.